Hey guys, today's video I am working on my bike. So what we've got here is a Phatmoto with a 79cc engine, and today I'm going to put a 98cc engine on it that I've acquired from Go Power Sports, and I'm going to see a before and after performance. So I did put a torque converter on this bike, which made it perform way better than the clutch. So I'm going to take this out on the Grand Prix, and I'm going to time it and see what this bike does, and then we're going to switch the engine over and see what it does after that. Alright, I'm going to hit start and I'm going to throw it on the ground. Alright, that was 118, which was fantastic. So I got the bike back in the shop. Pay no attention to the mess. We've been working hard today. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this engine, and Go Power Sports has provided an engine around here somewhere. Oh, I found it. So what we have here is a 98cc engine from Go Power Sports. They are selling them right now. They are under $100, and you can get one for yourself. All you have to do is go to gopowersports.com. So check it out, 98 cc's of Fury here. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to remove the fuel tank. Might have to do something with the muffler. I don't know. But let's... no oil. So we got to put oil in it. So let's get the other engine off the bike and see about installing this engine. I feel pretty bad taking this thing apart. It's done so well for me. I feel a little guilty. But I would like a little bit more horsepower out of it, and this is how I'm going to do it. So first thing I'm doing is removing the throttle cable. I'm going to turn the fuel off and remove the fuel line. Okay, there it is. Engine is off. So now we got to see if that other engine's even going to fit in here. Give me 1 second. Yep, of course I got to remove exhaust stuff and a fuel tank. So the gas tank only has like 3 bolts on it, and it comes right off. There it is. There's that. The exhaust has 2 bolts on it. Alright, exhaust is off. I had to take the spark plug wire off. Alright, let's see if it fits now. Well, not exactly. I think I'm going to have to do something with the fuel petcock here. I might have to remove the petcock. That's pretty easy, but I'm going to have to drain the fuel first. So if y'all give me a minute, I'm going to drain the fuel, and then I'm going to try to place the engine back in there. I'm going to be here for a while. Alright, let's try this again. So this is trying it without the petcock. I am going to have to install a little plate to raise this engine like this. Yep. Alright, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to take off the bottom plate off the engine and see if at least two of the holes will match up. That moved her way forward. But let's see if we can get something lined up. Nope. Maybe if I raised up the engine, like some spacers, I could do it. So I'm gonna go look for some spacers, which is gonna give me more room at the back of the head. So hopefully if I raise it up, I'll be able to move it forward and even the engine out. Alright, let's see if we can get some bolts in. There's two. Let's move it forward as far as we can. That's as far as it will go. And wow, we do have clearance. But what I do need to do, I need to drill some holes in this plate so this engine will bolt right up. But man, it is looking good. I do believe I'm gonna have one problem though. I've moved the engine so far forward, I believe that the belt that I have had on this other engine won't fit on this anymore. We're gonna find out. So I need a hole right there, right there. Right there. Okay. That one's a little bit uglier. But I think I can put it on and move the engine forward and backwards. So let's give it a shot and see if it'll fit. Okay, so on this side, the front and the back are on. Let me get two more bolts with washers and see what happens. That is looking good. Let's see if I can get the belt on. If I can get the belt on, we are home free, baby. I'm not sure the belt is going to be able to get on. I think I'm going to have to call up Go Power Sports for a longer belt. I do believe that is going to, yeah. Yep. So, yeah. So we're going to need a bigger belt for this. Not a big deal. It'll be all right. So I'm going to tighten this up and we'll work on exhaust and hooking up the fuel and stuff like that. I think these are 1-inch risers. It gives room for the clearance here that I need. I'm going to have to come up with an exhaust. Oh yeah. The belt is going to line up perfectly. It looks like we got plenty of room over here for pedals and stuff. I think the 98cc might be a good choice, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna look into what I gotta do to hook up the fuel. We might have enough room clearance with the head. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna be good there. Might have to remove the valve cover to screw that in, but looks like the factory petcock is going to work. I think it looks pretty good. I wish it had a yellow cover on it, but what you gonna do? Oh, that's awesome. So if you put the fuel lever in the up position, it fits right on there. Talk about luck. Well, it's after 10 o'clock at night. I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna continue this in the morning, I hope. If not, then tomorrow afternoon. But the engine is bolted in there. All I have to do is get the exhaust going, throttle cable, torque converter belt, put some oil in it, and ride. So I'm pretty happy how it's turning out so far. So this is a 98cc. What came off of it was a 79, and it's a completely different design engine. The one that came off of it has the piston going straight up and down. This one has it going back at an angle, so that's why the fitment wasn't quite right. But I hear that people put 212s on these things. I'm not going to put a 212 on it, because I know that's going to be a pain to put a 212 on this thing. I'm going to see what this 98cc will do. Then I'll think about it. So guys, good night, and I will see y'all in the morning. So I've cut the muffler off the flange, and I have come up with something pretty janky. This is some exhaust off of a lawnmower. It's got like a 90 right there and a chrome tip. This is what we got with the cut off flange. Muffler went above and it wouldn't clear the frame, so this is what I've got, and I think it's going to turn out okay. I mean, look, I got a chrome tip. Most likely this will be temporary, but we will see. So I'm going to weld this up, and so I've got a belt here too, and the belt is a little bit too loose. I'm going to have to call up my sponsor Go Power Sports and see about getting the correct length belt to put on this bike. But with this belt I will be able to take it out for a spin, and hopefully I'll be able to see some halfway decent times, hopefully. So I'm gonna get this exhaust welded and put some gas in. Oh, I gotta hook up the kill switch, put some gas in it, and then we'll try to crank it up. Gotta put some oil in it too. Exhaust. So let's add this oil, get her topped up, and get her fired up. Okay, so it's got oil in it, so I can take this tag off. Alright, choke is on, fuel is on, switch is on. Let's see what happens. Try it out tomorrow.
I think you might be onto something.
Dude, that gets John's approval. And guys, that thing is way stronger than little 79cc. So I will see y'all in the morning for our hopefully faster lap around the Cars and Cameras Grand Prix. I am a little bit worried because the belt is a little slack. I gotta order a belt from Go Power Sports. So I'll give them a call, give them the measurements, and they will send me a belt. But I think this thing seems fast enough now. I think I'm gonna beat my time of 1:18 or 1:16, whatever it was. So yeah, so guys, I'll see y'all in the morning. So I'm about to take the bike on a lap, and guess who's with me today? We got John.
How does it turn? Like, can you really carve with this thing?
Yeah, it does pretty good.
That's scary on bicycle wheels.
That's pretty good.
But I love it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So we're gonna give this thing a try, and I think it's gonna be faster, even though I've got the wrong belt on it. Hopefully it's gonna be faster, but that is, if it's not faster, that's gonna be the reason why.
Yeah.
Engine seems to be way more responsive. I should have jetted it since we got rid of the muffler, but you know, what you gonna do? So I'm gonna get lined up at the starting line and see what it'll do. It's a thumper.
It is a thumper. I mean, it looks quick. Look, yeah, sounds good. Are you ready? On your mark, get set, go!
It definitely feels stronger. No doubt about it. I'm not doing any pedaling.
He's got a good point in that if the belt actually fit properly, he would see a lot more top speed or a lot more bottom end or just better performance across the board.
I do believe he is faster.
Wow, it's so much faster than it was. That is absurd. Are you cooking the brakes?
Maybe. What was my time, sir?
Dude, it was really fast. It was a 107.40.
Oh, that's way faster.
Way faster.
You want to give it a shot?
I would love to.
All right. So I did a great job on the break-in procedure.
Yeah, you did.
So
you're in.
I truly believe that a tighter belt will probably help this
It'll
out a lot.
probably shave another 2, 3, 4 seconds.
Probably so.
Is it lacking on the top end?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Very nice. One pull.
Do you need to just kind of cruise it around a bit? You're just gonna go for it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, sir, are you ready?
Yes.
On your mark, get set, go!
Yeah, definitely rides different than a mini bike. To the floor.
It actually sounds pretty good. The thing is way responsive. So these engines are available at Go Power Sports, gopowersports.com. They have a lot of them, and they are under $100. For some reason, I'm thinking 89 bucks or something like that, but don't hold me to it. It's under $100 though, and they ship and everything. So I really like the 89 or 98cc engine, way better than the 79 that was on it. And probably the same weight too, so you're not adding extra weight with the 212, and it seems to be a pretty manageable horsepower.
lot of leaves, gotta be careful.
See, even John's first pass out there, 1:14.70, beat the 79cc pass. So not bad at all.
Hello.
What's your thoughts, sir?
I'm just going for a nice bike ride in the morning.
Yes, officer. No, this is not a gas. I'm pedaling. What do you think?
It definitely handles different than a mini bike, that's for sure.
Yeah, it does.
This is really the first time I've ever tried to push one of these.
I know, it's kind of funny. And you did it today.
You can hustle it. You really can.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
I feel like, you know, foot pegs would make it a
Is
better
there exhaust?
experience. Yeah, it's exhaust. But then it's not a bicycle, you know.
Right.
Also, I can't help but think what a soft-tail version would feel like. I know you're eliminating a lot of your weight savings by making it a soft tail, but can't help but wonder, you know.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, I like it, man.
Yeah.
It is very cool, and I bet you it's still very efficient on gasoline.
Probably so. So this is the early model Phatmoto that I got. I think it's probably about 3 years old now.
Okay.
And they do have newer models. They got fat tires and all that stuff. But I really love this model because it is smaller.
Very simple.
Yeah, very simple. I don't believe this is the all-terrain. The all-terrain is going to be the fat tire, I think. I cannot remember which model this is. Unfortunately, I've got to get to work. Me and John, we got to get to work, so we did this right before the start of the day. It's a beautiful day today. So guys, thanks for watching. Anything you got to say, John?
Thanks for letting me take it for a go.
Yeah. So make sure you buy yourself some merch.
That's right. Visit GoPowersports.com.
Definitely visit GoPowersports.com.
Pick up a 98 cc.
They are very reasonable on price.
They really are, and I mean, don't let the displacement fool you, man. This thing packs a punch for its size.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be like a 212, but it's pretty stout.
It's pretty stout.
Yep.
So guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all later.